My hip hop fans, if you are a Jay-Z fan, tell me your favorite Jay-Z song or album. Jay-Z fans, give me your favorite Jay-Z song and or album. Hey, favorite Jay-Z song and or album. Hey, go. Yeah. All right. So as long as Jay-Z has been out, I have been hearing this story about how Jay-Z has some child out there that he has not been acknowledging. Okay. And he has been getting sued for the last like 20 some odd years over this paternity issue. Now, but it has finally, the blueprint is still your fave. Okay. But it has finally come to a head. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of background. 1992, Jay-Z hooked up with a woman named Wanda Satterthwaite, something. She says that she was 16 and the condom broke and there was a baby that ensued. 2015, she files a lawsuit against Jay-Z, wanting him to take a paternity test, a DNA test. Jay-Z is like, lady, leave me alone. They sued Jay-Z in so many different courts. They went to New Jersey. They sued him to the point for so long. The mother, Wanda, she actually ended up passing away. And the child in question that they're saying they were saying was Jay-Z's son, his godmother continued the lawsuit for her. So the godmother was like, and the godmother went, she's like, nah, Jay-Z, he's a deadbeat dad. They're taking him to, they filed court in California, all over the place. But finally, in 2025, we have resolution. The courts have said enough. This child is not Jay-Z's. He took the DNA test. Stop suing him, okay? Because they had proven that he wasn't the dad. But the mother was saying that test was faulty and just kept going at it. Saying that, I don't know, Jay-Z had friends in high places or whatever. But, so, okay. So, gentlemen, wrap it up, okay? But yeah, so even though the DNA test said that he wasn't the father, she was still suing him. She died suing him. The godmother continued it, took it to California. The judge in California said enough. They dismissed the paternity case with prejudice, meaning that they can no longer go after Jay-Z for this paternity suit. It's over because they dismissed it with prejudice, so that when something is dismissed with prejudice for the court, that means you can't come back. Okay. Now, not only did they dismiss it with prejudice, Jay-Z won $120,000 for the money that he had to spend on legal fees fighting this paternity suit. Now, I don't think this lady and that boy have $120,000 to give Jay-Z, but I'm pretty sure it was about the principal, and he'll probably not even pursue that with them. But I think the reason now Jay-Z probably could have just paid them off to be quiet, right? But that would set the precedent for other people to be like, oh yes, I got a secret Jay-Z child. And as we saw in the case when Tony Busby tried to accuse Jay-Z of being in league with Diddy for those freak off parties, Diddy went up there and he said, I dare you, take me to court, please. I urge you, take me to court. Same thing here. Jay-Z said, what are you gonna do? That ain't my child. You gonna keep suing me? Okay. What you want now? So using the courts to bother someone, courts do not like to be harassed, okay? Because when you file a lawsuit, they have to put it on the docket, and that takes resources. You have to hire, You have to have people on call to be there for the trial. It costs a lot of money for litigation. So if you are trying to use the courts just to harass somebody until they cut you a check, the courts don't like that. So they have dismissed the Jay-Z paternity suit with prejudice. So hopefully we will not be seeing any more Jay-Z paternity lawsuits coming into the foray. But I say that to say this, right? They were running Jay-Z's name through the streets, calling Jay-Z a deadbeat dad, saying all of these things, right? Now, who knows? Now, again, so there's a little bit of leeway here because again, Jay-Z was in the hip hop game, and unfortunately, we know that there's the, whatever. But maybe Jay-Z doesn't want to be known as a deadbeat dad. He's trying to defend his name out here. So if you cannot prove that somebody has done something, stop harassing the court. You're wasting their time, and they're going to punish you. Okay.
Wow.
All right.